So, you won't believe who I finally got with me. Oh, he really is taller than me. Never really paid attention. Okay, y'all. So, I just got off of work early. Y'all like my glasses? These are my most popular favorite glasses or whatever. If you didn't know, I love glasses, but enough about me. We have H-Dog in the building. Little do y'all know he knows how to cook. And tonight he's cooking. What you cooking tonight? What are you cooking tonight?
People, when it's done, I'll let you know.
Anyways, he's making corned beef. And I never had corned beef as like a main dish. Oh, look at them dishes. Hope he hitting them dishes tonight. But anyway, I never had corned beef as a main dish until I got with Harry, and him and his mom made some corned beef with cabbage, and they put mustard on the corned beef. It sounded nasty, but it was bomb. So we're gonna get right into it.
I know it sound nasty.
Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. While he cooking, we're gonna chat it up a little bit, y'all. So yeah, let's do it. Please explain to the people about this corned beef and what you got going on here.
Basically, it's just a corned beef. You can cook it different ways. I just basically boil mine with some vegetables and stuff like that. They come with a little seasoning packet. You want to make sure you grab that out of the packaging when you do it. And just sprinkle it in there. Only thing you need is some water to start it off and get it boiling for about a good hour. You know, then flip it over and then start adding whatever else you want to add in, like 5 seasonings.
Okay.
And then after a good 90 minutes of its cooking, then you can go ahead and add your cabbage, your carrots, your potatoes, whatever you choose to add, like 5 vegetables. And just make sure your pot don't overflow.
So yeah, it's 8:47.
Oh yeah, this not no dinner for tonight.
Yes, it's
This is just cooking. This is dinner for tomorrow because it takes a good 3 hours to cook.
So yeah, so we getting started, and yeah. So I figure since I finally got, big homie, the cabbage should be in the bottom drawer to your left.
Are these carrots yours?
Yeah, those carrots, good. Maybe the cabbage in that drawer too.
Are the carrots yours?
Yeah. So make sure you hold up the carrots up in the camera so the people can see it.
Are these it?
Yeah. Oh, we got the corned beef from Wise.
These the carrots?
And Akakik, yes. Those the carrots. So, hurry, show them the carrots.
Show y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls. Carrots.
Roger the rabbit carrots.
Lord.
Can't go wrong with an onion.
An onion. We love onions. Onions are delicious.
Sorry for the small cabbage head.
It's only us two.
She knew I like cabbage.
I like cabbage too. About the size of my head.
No, your head is definitely bigger than this.
Anyway, so now that we got H-Dog in the kitchen, chefing it up, let's tell the people a little bit about us.
Don't be so loud because your mom is sleeping. It's
Hurry.
8:50.
Hurry. I got this under control. So, y'all, he had a tattoo on his neck. He knew to get that covered up. Anyway, so hurry.
Hopefully we won't get no argument on this video.
We won't. So most couples do a video called How We Met. So we won't make this any different. We're going to talk about how we met. And I'm thinking about calling this video. Oh, show them what you put in there.
Just a little seasoning.
Let the people know.
Never could go wrong with seasoning.
So, we could tell you guys how we met and how we broke up. And what we going to do to try to get this relationship back on track. Ain't that right, big dog?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Use a little pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, all for flavor and taste.
very good. I told you well. So, let's take it back to year. What year was it, Harry?
If you ask me, I'd say 2008.
Okay, so we're gonna take it back to 2008.
No, I'll take it back. It was,
Let's see.
yeah, it was like beginning in 2008. Somewhere in between there.
I said, from my regulations, from the receipts that I have, because I keep those. It started in July 2007.
Okay, she's right. She's right. Because I remember when I got this car. It was
Exactly. So, it was July 2007. We was about to enter into the new school year of 2008 because I was still in high school. So was Big Homie. He was still in high school. What school you was going to?
I was supposed to have been finishing up at Blue.
Okay, so he was at Blue. I was at Chavez. So, Harry had a friend named Tristan. I had a friend named Marquis. Well, they still our friends, but so you know how you do back in the day, the little double date, all that crap. So I was in high school. So all the girls are geeked up back in the day for dudes that know how to drive or got a car, because in the city you just got Metro, you just walk everywhere. So Harry, he was in Southeast and he had a car and he knew how to drive. How many hood boogers got that? And where they used to live at, they had the whole top floor upstairs. So I thought that was tight. Like in the apartment building, they had the whole top floor. So he put some butter in there, y'all. Just to let y'all know.
I'm using butter because you can't go wrong. It seals the flavor.
I'm telling you, butter makes it great. So of course that's my bacon butter, so it's unsalted. So real butter at that. But anyway, so he was living in Southeast, and I was on the hill, Capitol Hill, and I used to sneak over to her house. Back then he was called JR. He probably was called Montana too. I don't know if that was way after me or what, but back then he was JR.
And she was Killer Weeks.
And I was Killer Weeks, and Marquis was In Money, and his friend was T Love. So I would sneak to go over his house at in Southeast. He used to take my homework and all that. He killing me with the pepper, y'all. And so yeah, I used to sneak up his house, take my homework. Oh, and I worked at Starbucks. That was my first job. Me and Marquis both work at Starbucks. I used to rely on homeboy to come pick me up, him and his little immature friends at the time. And I used to sneak up his house. But then it came to a time where I could not stand Harry ass. Like, he got on my everlasting nerve. I didn't want to have no parts with him.
Because I kept it real?
No, it wasn't about no keeping it real. I got hold up like this. It wasn't about no keeping it real. He was annoying. He's an Aries. So you know how them Aries are. They real, like, just annoying. They arrogant. They think they all that. And he thought he was all that because he knew how to drive. So
That's your opinion.
and then at the time I was sneaking around with this boy, this other boy. I don't know how Harry found out, but he found out. And he posed as the boy in the text message. Y'all still got this stuff on my email. He posed at that boy the text message and was like, don't talk to him no more. I better go talk to my other little friend. He done with me. He through with me. Y'all, then probably a few weeks later, a few days later, he texted me back, I'm your husband. I'm your husband. And
I would like to see those messages.
oh, I can show you. I love you, and you the best thing that ever happened to me in high school, y'all. So after Harry, I had then moved on with my life. I did. I moved on with my life. I went to college, and I consider my relationship in college, it was for 4 years with somebody else. I consider that my real first serious relationship where I really had strong feelings and all that. So I had that relationship, but I, popped my head in and out, and then, it's social media, but then I couldn't never find Harry. So his friend T Love, I got connected back with him. He used to be like, where Harry at? Whatever. So he tried to tell me that he was on his friend's side. He used to tell me that his friend had, had started his own little family and blah, blah, blah. So, any interjections, Harry?
I'm just listening.
Okay, so they started their little family. So, and I really was the type to sneak on people's pages, but I had looked on his ex page, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is so pretty. Like, I don't stand a chance with him. He don't talk to ugly girls, so. And then I finally seen that he had twins. And so don't you know when you think you know somebody and you really don't? So when I found out he had twins, I was like, he got twins? He got kids? I would have never pictured him to have twins or kids. Like, he just was reminding me of this little chubby butterball with glasses that just knew how to drive. Like, I would have never thought. Then when I found out he had went away for a little bit, I was like, Hurry? No. So Hurry really wasn't messing with me because he was all dangerously in love or whatever you want to call it. So then I left him alone. You know, we had respect for each other's relationships. But we always had said this little thing. If we wasn't married or if we didn't, what did we say? You would always be a part of sneak in my basement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I said basically, even if you got married, I should always be the hidden secret.
Yeah, right. So that was that. So then in 2015, because I graduated in 2016 from college. So 2015 or something, let's fast forward. For our cat daddy slid into my DMs or whatever. He used to like my little pictures and stuff, but he never really did too much but just like my pictures. So, Harry, you want to take it from there when you slid in my DMs in 2015?
I'm listening because I don't remember that.
He's a lie, y'all. He's a lie. Let me tell y'all.
I say hi.
Let me tell you. So, he probably sent, he used to always send like the little kissy little faces or whatever. So, oh, no, rewind. It was his birthday. I told him happy birthday. I told him happy birthday. And then he like sent me like the little emoji eyes. Then he was like hit him up or whatever. And I had sent him a picture with my dreads and he was like beautiful or something like that. So then I was like coming to the end of my relationship anyways, when my relationship was over. And Harry tried to say, he used to try to talk to me. I used to be like, I'm celibate, I'm living for the Lord. But I was living for the Lord and I still am. So he slid into the DMs or whatever. We exchanged numbers or whatnot, but her used to go ghost on me sometimes. Well, a lot of times. So we finally chatting it up, and I told him about me doing cakes and all that. So he was like, his kid's birthday was coming up, and he wanted me to do that cake, and I better do that cake or he ain't gonna talk to me no more. I didn't think nothing of it because I didn't think I was gonna talk to him or hear from him after this anyways, right, H-Dog?
Exactly.
So, but we kept chatting it up, kept talking, then, you know, I had an HIV little summit to go to in DC. So I was like, all right, bet. Let him know I would be home in DC. I had just got my Malibu, y'all. And I was like, we could link up, we could hang out. I already had a little hotel room because of the little summit. So, you cutting that cabbage. Look, y'all, he getting it, right? Look. So, we had got, I'm going to try and insert some pictures on here so y'all can see the little pictures. So, watch that knife, don't stab me in the back. So, once I had came home, me and him had linked up. We stayed in Arlington or whatever. And by this time, it was like February 2016. We stayed, hung out in Arlington. He stayed in my hotel room. And then that was like the first night. Oh, let me rewind. Let me tell you the first night I ever laid eyes on him after years and years and years. So he was working at Enterprise. And I was home. Why was I on? Because I know it was about to be New Year's. Now my friend had invited me to church. So I had pulled up on him at Enterprise or whatever. And it was the first time I seen Big Dog in a long time. So I had seen him. He had came to my car. He had his little hood on his head all tight. And I like tried to touch his face or something. He told something, don't touch me or don't put your hands on my face, boy.
Right or wrong? If you don't know nobody has been, tell them that.
Hurry, please. So after I seen him or whatever, we supposed to have linked up that evening out on H3. He had stood me up like always.
I might have a job come in or something.
No, you said you had to go pick up the kids. So he stood me up. But I just remember the first time I seen him after so long, I was like, oh my gosh, this is her. I never thought I would see or talk to him again. And, you know, go back to a little bit of old feelings or whatever. So then, fast forward, February 2016.
Your mom is asleep. You might want to whisper so everybody can hear you on the camera.
Hurry, shut up. So, we stayed at Arlington or whatever. So, y'all, his phone was blowing up. He kept trying to tell me it was his mother. Y'all know how that story go. So then, what's so funny, Harry?
I'm just listening.
So you know how that story go. So then after that, I had went home. And then I had came back home for something for my little sister. I see my little sister. He told me to come through to his aunt's house because he was cleaning the bathroom at his aunt's house. Let's just start there. That was the first lie. So he bagged me there, y'all. I'm just going to keep it at that. So then after that, boom, my parents was throwing me this big graduation party or whatever. It was a nice party.
Yeah, let's get there.
I didn't invite Harry because I knew he was going to stand me up because so many times he posed at Canton, West Virginia, and then he'd turn his phone off for days and then come back like, oh, my stomach was hurting. Oh, I didn't have a phone. This, that, and the third. So, I had, so what happened? Oh, I didn't invite him to the graduation party.
Right.
Wasn't happening. Plus, my ex was at the graduation party.
Bummer.
But I pulled up to his house after the graduation party.
Center on Murray Way.
And when I pulled up, he told me to stop at the entrance first of all. I couldn't even come all the way through the little parking lot thing. He met me at the entrance, said hi to me for like a hot second, then told me to beat it or whatever. So,
Say beat it, but okay.
pretty much. So then, that's in 20. So then I went to Jamaica. Oh, he kept pressing me out about moving in with him. And I was like, no, I don't want moving with you, homie. I ain't trying to do all that. That's not what we do on this side of town. Like, me and my family, we don't move in with the dudes. So he just kept trying to tell me to move in with him. He thought I wasn't serious because I didn't want to move in with him. So I was still living at home with my mama, trying to live my best life. So then, let's fast forward to October. The day of the Gucci Mane concert at, what's that little arena by stadium? Echo Stage. Okay. Let's fast forward to that. So I had an order to do. I'm driving or whatever. And hold on, wait, did all that happen in one day? Yep, I'm driving. I get a phone call, my phone. I'm thinking somebody said some girlfriend. So I'm thinking it's Craig, my ex-girlfriend, freaking calling my phone. I was ready to let her have it. Sure enough, it was homeboy girlfriend, y'all. All I'm gonna say is she's older than my mom. That's all I'm gonna say. So it was home girl or whatever. Come to find out, Hurry had a little chick on the side, a little older woman on the side. So on my way coming back, I think it was that same day on my way coming back home from Michael's out Waldorf. A Mack truck ran into the back of me, totaled my whole Malibu. That was a different story. So, maybe this wasn't the same day, but anyways, Hurry told me he was gonna be at the Echo Stage saying Gucci Mane too. He was gonna give me a ride home. Homeboy was ghost once again. So that's that. So I would say we was on and off like hot and cold for like from, and my grandma had died, so I was already dealing with a lot. My grandma died, lost my car. I found out Hurry had this little AARP member on the side, and you know, it was a lot. Oh, in the mix of all that, I meet the twins, y'all, but he ain't tried to tell me about the third child at first. He tried to keep it on the hush, but then I meet the twins, whatever, that was cool. So I'll say come New Year's 20, all this time, during this whole time I had moved in with my cousin. Hurry kind of moved in, okay? One day he just came with a book bag, and then he was just there. He tried to use the excuse that he was trying to take me back and forth to work, because Marquise, my twin, was coming all the way from Wardolph from Clinton to pick me up in Landover to take me to work.
Marquise, if you out there, you know that helped you out. Good looking.
But then Hurry tried to use the excuse he could take me back and forth to work. So, you know, during all this time, Hurry used to talk my head off. But Hurry like Shawubbies, big chunky woman. So I was smaller. He used to try to fatten me up. So 2017, we all hung out for New Year's. He came to the house. He was a little intoxicated, but he wanted to whisper all this stuff in my ear about how he really want to be with me. Da 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 da. Then we took out. Was 2017 our first trip to Myrtle Beach for your birthday?
Yes.
So we go to Myrtle Beach for his birthday. We had a time of our life. It was really fun.
Get your mind out, God. Get your mind out, God.
That was so fun. We have tried to replicate, is that the word? Replicate that trip so many times and make it as fun as it was the first time, but we never can. So anyways, fast forward, we move into our first place together. And that's in 2017. I mean, it wasn't long after that before I found out I was pregnant. He trapped me. Yep. He trapped me to have one of his little light-skinned babies. He definitely did. So, I found out I was pregnant. Is there something funny?
I never trapped you, Shantice.
He trapped me. He definitely did. Yep. He knew what he was doing. So.
Lucky YouTube is PG-13.
He knew I was a young, aspiring young black lady, entrepreneur that had a lot going for herself with a degree, and you know, he wanted a girl like me on his team.
Tell the people the truth. So
he trapped me. So anyways, we have little Char-Char, right? Little Char-Char comes, and I had dreams about Charlie being this little caramel big-eyed baby, and she came out like him. I was a little confused about that, y'all. The birth of Charlie is a different story. I'm gonna have to have a whole different video for that because a lot happened during the birth of Charlie. Right, Harry?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, Charlie comes, and we're living in Temple Hills. Yeah, we're living in Temple Hills, Maryland. Everything is cool, whatnot. I'm still baking. Harry's getting his business Filthy Wheels off the ground. You know, we had a little bit of money. Then we moved from there because there was a whole bunch going on at Henson Creek. That place was horrible. For example, one day I'm at work. I'm just gonna give y'all a brief little visionary story or whatever, however you want to call it. One day I was at work at Whitman Walker, randomly decided to click on the cameras in the house. I see the maintenance man just in the house chilling. That's all I'm gonna say. So, fast forward, we spend a year in Henson Creek. Then we go to Landover. Move into Landover. Charlie isn't even one yet. His sister was our roommate. That was pretty cool. It was pretty dope. And on September 1st, 2018 is when Big Dog decided to pop the question or whatever. I'm going to let him do a video on explaining that. About how the preparation for popping a question for that. So, I'm going to try to insert some pictures too. So, he popped the question or whatnot. That was, yeah. Never seen that coming. That was definitely different. What made you want to do that? Let the people know.
Because I knew where I was headed in life.
And what was that? Greatness with me, right?
If that's the word you choose to choose.
Let me adjust you so that people can see, because I didn't realize how much taller you were from me. So, you knew greatness was upon you.
Yes.
You knew, y'all. So that was really nice. You know, I had all our family, friends, some of my customers there. It was cool. So that was September, and I think in September, was it October, I did my first big bridal show. As y'all know from the other video, I did my first big bridal show. I did, damn, blow your lungs out on the camera.
Oh, sorry, people. I mean, gotta
So
get used to the recording.
that was cool, and I decided to quit my job in 2019, January 1, and we moved back home. And then that's when the destruction happened. No. So that's when our relationship was tested the most. Oh my gosh, I left the book downstairs. The Art of Marriage. Amen. If you feel like working them knees to go get it, y'all, I'll show you. So, I think, like I said before, by us living at home with my mom, it really put a damper on our relationship or whatever. So we became really distant. It didn't feel like how I used to feel when we was in our own spot. And I just want to say that some people think that the only problems that you can have in a relationship is like cheating or domestic abuse or stuff like that. But no, our problem was and still is, main thing is communication on my end. Well, I like to communicate. Harry has a very, see, her is used to dealing with certain type of women. That's all I'm going to say. And so, you know, he's used to being able to, I don't know, not having to communicate. And what else is a problem? Being like in a financial dark space. First of all, dealing with mental illnesses in a relationship. When I say mental illness, I mean like depression, codependency, lack of self-esteem. Dealing with all that and you're in a small space with somebody, you broke, okay? You both have individual problems that you're trying to fight through. Then you have problems that you have collectively. It all weighs down on you, and then you don't really know, what to do. So we started going to church, and we decided to join a class called, what was the class called?
I just know it was a couples class.
It was a couples class at church.
Basically to get to know your partner better.
Yeah, and to like be around
other couples.
Yeah, to be around other couples and stuff. So that was really intriguing. But the funny thing about it, y'all, was that we used to argue before every class just about. And we had to take Charlie with us to the class. That was another thing. Like, we never had us time. And one of the things that they told us to do was to create a date night. So date night was Sundays for us for a while because Charlie would leave and go with her grandma on Sunday. So
I was just gonna say most of the arguments before the class started because of Charlie, because she tried to say it was my turn and I tried to say it was her turn. But go ahead.
anyways, yeah. So one of the things.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, that wasn't that class. That was another class.
Anyways,
That was the separate classes.
Yes, because we was joining a whole bunch of classes, y'all. We was at this point just desperate to trying to repair our relationship and to just try to get back on a better track, So we did that, and one of the things that stuck out to me from the book was about forgiveness and how you have to forgive your partner and pray for your partner and be there for your partner because you guys are on the same team. So a lady in the book and in the story, these are real stories, the lady had put her infant in the tub, ran downstairs to check the door because somebody was knocking on the door, forgot the water was running, forgot the baby was in the tub, baby died. She had to tell her husband the baby died. And it created a wedge in that relationship, of course, but
I'm listening.
But we left some food out. But the father, the husband, decided to forgive his wife and to plow through that together. And I know me, because I could be the queen of grudges sometimes. I don't know how I would have gotten past that, because I would have been quick to tell her, you effed up and you're the reason why my baby isn't here no more. I don't want to see you. But just to see that her husband was there to comfort her and to come closer, was able to comfort her and be there for her during that time was, really amazing to me. So, but anyways, we still had struggled in the relationship beyond that. And it started like this. We never really used to share a cover in the bed. We had our separate covers because I'm not about to fight a 300-pounder for no cover in my sleep. So then it started to be sleeping in separate beds. Then it started to going to just not really talking to each other, just not really communicating to each other. There was no intimacy. We just existing amongst each other. So then we started working for our family, have a restaurant or a catering company. We started doing that together. Do you think that brought us closer, or it made us bicker even more?
A little of both.
Yeah, I think we was bickering more, but it also helped us to get closer in a way. And it was kind of fun working with Harry though, because he is a very hard worker. He gets into it, but he's also a no BS type of person with anything. He's just no BS. So it was very interesting to learn your partner on that level. So then we started to do like a couples gathering. So we had our first one the weekend or the week of Halloween or the weekend after Halloween or something. And we invited, it was me and Harry. It was the Nappers, which is my aunt and her husband that's been married for 20 plus years. They have a great marriage and a great relationship. It was my twin and his fiance, that's Marquise and Mel, the Weeks couple. And then it was my other friend, and yeah, that was a different story, but it was my other friend. Her boyfriend couldn't make it because of work.
He was at work.
But she still came out to, So it was really fun. I think that was really fun. And we was the host and we cooked and we had a bonfire and it was so nice outside. And I think we want to try to do that again. And I think it's important to have mature couples around you that's either newly engaged like Marquise and myself, or that's like veterans like Keisha and Tay. So we did that. And then we were still on the rocks. And so we're still trying to figure it out. I would say about a week ago, I tried to break up with Harry and tell him that it was over because it was just, I don't know, I just felt like we needed time apart to like get ourselves together. But he left my funky drawers and he won't leave. Ain't that right? So I think we want to start a new little YouTube series of us like doing different things to try to help repair our relationship, and we're going to document it and see how that goes, right?
Right.
So we're going to see how that goes, and if we can plow through this and make it through, then y'all, because we're supposed to be getting married. It was supposed to be this October. We were supposed to be getting married October of 2020, but we pushed it back to 2021. So we can make it and repair our relationship from now up until January. Then we might have a small little gathering wedding or something. But y'all root us on. Y'all pray for us. If you are a vet in this couple's life, give us advice and encouragement and just, help us. And we promise, I'm committed. Are you committed?
Honestly, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be in this video.
It was yes or no, Harry.
You asked me a question.
So we're going to try to post more videos of us together and of our journey of repairing our relationship and getting ready for our new spot whenever God has that ready for us, and our wedding. No more babies, but you know, the next step that God has for us. And I think that is kind of exciting. What about you?
Yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting.
So, I don't know. I'll probably record a video again tomorrow with Harry.
And we're gonna work on consuming the time so we won't hold you people so long. Because
Harry.
we know people's attention span of today is
No,
real
that's
short.
speak for yourself. That's your opinion.
I'm gonna work on her consuming the video down to at least
Okay.
15-minute tops.
Okay, well, with that being said, you guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking in with us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you tune into this new series we got on our YouTube channel of us repairing our relationship and cheering us on. I'm about to let him finish his little pot roast or corned beef or whatever
It's
he
corned
got.
beef.
Sorry.
And she's gonna have it up, basically.
I'm gonna let him finish cooking his corned beef. I'm gonna go check on Charlie and I'll hit y'all up a little later.
All right, God bless.
Bye.